Sean, last weekend you had a stellar week. Mm-hmm. You rebounded. You are now 3-3 at 50%. I, however, also had a stellar weekend going 2-1, 42%. 66.7% is my accuracy. To you first, buffoon.
Oh, you know what? That actually, God, that's foul. All right, let's go first. Let's actually rip it. Team that I hate that is actually somewhat decent versus team that is just really bad still with no running backs and no quarterback, and all they have is a tight end and a couple rookie defenders. And that's the Jaguars giving 3 versus the Arizona Cardinals. Look, I hate the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they have a dork head coach. I think their quarterback is bad, and I don't
vendetta that you have against them.
And I don't think that their skill position players are that good. But unfortunately, to my chagrin, the rest of the team ain't bad. The defense is good. Devin Lloyd's a great linebacker. The D-line is solid. Josh Hines-Allen is having a great season. They're better than the Cardinals. They're going to beat the Cardinals. They're going to whoop the Cardinals because they just dropped it on the Chargers last week. Chargers, only problem with them is they don't have any tackles, and that just completely torches their whole game plan. Cardinals don't have much of anything. So the Jags, they could take advantage. They're just good enough to take advantage of a bottom 12 team in the NFL. I'm going to have to roll with them in this one.
I actually was considering going the opposite direction because I don't think this Cardinals team is very good. So I admittedly absolutely hate that pick. I don't think that the Cardinals have, outside of the game that they played against the Cowboys, I think they've generally shown a lack of fight.
Yeah.
You have a Jaguars team that is on the cusp of getting into the playoffs. I think that this line is oddly close.
Shouldn't be this close. It really shouldn't be.
All right. My first pick, I can't believe you let me have this one. Patriots -6.5 against the Bengals. They spelled Bengals, bagels. Against the Bengals. You've got no Jamar Chase for the spit
suspension.
No, wait.
Suspension?
No. I was trying to say the spitting incident. Spit. So wait. Can you get it? Can you help me here?
Go ahead. No, I gave you suspension.
Why is spit and incident combining it so hard for me? Spit incident.
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to see if I can get this. It's a hard word. It's a tough one. Spit it. No, we're not going to try it. Jamar Chase is out. Your best player unavailable. Burrow's still not back. Your defense is awful. It's not been good.
It's terrible.
You're going up against the MVP, Drake May, one of the. I don't actually think it's gonna be Stafford. I don't know why I said that. He might win MVP. Drake May.
He don't know who's on first take, and he don't care.
Trevion Henderson rolling, dude. I think that this is gonna be one of those games where it's gonna be an embarrassment. You're gonna look at the score and go, "Oh Jesus!" I mean, one of those ones where you're gonna be saying to yourself, why didn't I bet on this? Well, congrats. I told you why to bet.
It's right there, right in front of you. It's a good pick. I had it written down. It's a good one, Joe. It's just fine. My next pick is exactly the premise that you closed with just now.
Can you stop making gestures? You're going to freak out the camera.
Dude, great point. That's a great point. Let me keep my hands in my pockets.
All right, go ahead.
My last leg here is this. Please don't betray me, Mr. Camera. Eagles given 3.5 to Dallas just because don't let Dallas dupe you because they spanked up on the Raiders. Don't let that happen. All right. That's not the real team. The real team is the one that's going to go up against Philly and get bullied and bodied. Quinnen Williams joins Dallas. Good. That's great. You beat up on a bunch of skells in Las Vegas. It's not going to be the same when you play Philly. Philly is going to turn it up because they do this every year, don't they? They start good. Man, Philly's a really, really good team. They're deep, and they're still making moves in season. Then they have a bunch of BS for about 5 to 7 weeks, and then they just get right when they want to get right, and they'll do it against an NFC East rival, and they will embarrass the Cowboys. They win by 7, at least in this one. Line's only 3.5, so that's favorable in case an idiot kicker misses an extra point. Seen plenty of that this year, so you have some buffer in this one.
Another pick that I'm shocked you let me have. Give me Packers to cover -6.5 against the Vikings. It's so easy to clown on our boy JJ McCarthy. Who? 9?
Oh, 9. 9. That's right.
Dude, after that whole embarrassing the clip of him saying and calling himself 9, the way that he played the previous week, to come out and look worse was a joke. The dude can't complete a pass. he was on the field for this game, and that was about it against the Bears. It was close.
That's the
Bears. You almost had a situation where the Bears almost dropped that thing, and it had nothing to do with JJ. It had everything to do with the rest of the Vikings team. Packers are a much more competent franchise than the Bears are. I think they're a more well-rounded team. This is a perfect bit of a get-right spot as they played around with the Giants last week and look flawed. I think that they get their feet back underneath them, put up some fireworks, and they completely smoke J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings.
I love the pick. This is one of the questions I'm putting together in the things you should say to your idiot friends over Thanksgiving article that I'm doing is if you need a 15-minute break and you just have a question to throw out there. One of them is, do the Vikings need to draft another quarterback? That's a question that could fill up 15 minutes at a bar. They might. They really might, because this guy, JJ, is not the truth. And I know it's so early into his career. I don't care. The bill of goods has not matched the promises sold with him. It's a fine pick, Joe. I'm just, you know what? And I'll usher that. I'll actually parlay it into my next point.
I'm not going to respond to that.
You shouldn't. That's terrible.
You should hate yourself.
I do. Dude, that's really, really bad stuff.
I don't care. This is a sports betting show. We don't do puns.
I know.
Actually, we do a lot of puns.
I have been on a big tear lately about hating the favorites because the favorites let you down in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm going with a dog for my last pick. I know it's tough for me, who prides himself on knowing which team is good, which team is bad. The NFL doesn't care about that, honestly. They just go out there and play, and whatever happens, happens. So that's why I'm taking the Buccaneers getting 7 versus the Rams. I think the Buccaneers have been on the cusp of a really good victory against great teams all season. They just haven't got it done. And if that continues, I still like the +7. It's a big enough number. And if it doesn't continue, then they get the win against the Rams, who could afford to drop one to a great team. They're not dropping one to a rough, bad team here. It's the Bucs. It's a good, solid team. They're just really, really. I just like 7. I don't like this being a big blowout for the Rams. I think the Rams have kept it tight. They kept it tight against Seattle, tighter than I expected it to be, even with all the mess from Seattle. Bucs get this thing done and keep it close.
I hate that pick. I hate you, and I hope you're wrong.
Okay, gotcha. What, did you have it? Or
no, I just wanted to say that.
Okay,
I just wanted to say that.
That's nice. Thanks, man.
Last one, Lions -10.5 against the Giants. I mean, are we serious right now?
Why is this not 17.5?
It should be 100. The Giants, in all seriousness, as a tortured Giants fan, watching this awful, awful team this year with no life, no defense, the worst defensive coordinator in the NFL who still has a job in Shane Bowen. Giants have the most pitiful run defense in the NFL. They cannot stop anything. You want your team to have a historic day on the ground? Oh, just schedule the Giants. Obviously, you can't do that. But Jahmyr Gibbs, one of my favorite running backs in the NFL, is going to go off. Their identity is through running the football. They're going to build a cushion. The cushion will be there for the entire game after the first quarter, and it's not even going to be worth watching. This is going to be a complete neck punch right in the throat. And then you kind of just have to stay down. That's what the Giants are going to be doing.
No mercy in this one. Brian Burns has like a 12-sack year. He can't do it all by himself against this Lions offensive line. Him and Penei Sewell are going to be going at it. He actually might not get one in this game. So yeah, I like that pick, Joe. That's just fine. The spread should be higher. The Giants are terrible.
Yes. Oh, I don't know why you're going to add something. I thought you were going to add something else in there. All right, the 6-leg probably will miss parlay. We're going to each throw in our legs here. I'm going to start us off this time. Let's go Chiefs money line at -186. You're putting your hand up like that was something that you wanted to do.
It was going to be my first addition here in this game, in this parlay. It's a good pick.
It's a must-win situation. We're able to get it against the Colts. We're able to get it at better than -200 odds, so it feels like a really easy one to grab, toss in there. I think this Colts team has looked good. I have been claiming that they're going to show that they're fraudulent at some point, more specifically, Daniel Jones will at some point. This is a game where Spags completely flusters good old Danny Dimes.
Yeah, he's not worried about it.
And he's Danny Dummy, and he throws a couple of picks, and the Chiefs win.
It's going to be are the Chiefs right again? No, it's going to be Steve Spagnuolo can take advantage of a quarterback with the level of play of Daniel Jones. It's good. My first edition here at minus 110, under 39.5 in the slop, gross, terrible, awful, just wretched, two awful NFC South teams bowl between Atlanta and the Saints. Oh. You got Kirk Cousins versus Tyler Shuck. Oh, well, can Kirk throw it across the yard a little bit? Drake London's out. He's not, and he hates Kyle Pitts. He's not going to throw it to him. You better get ready for a big Darnell Mooney day, prop bettors. But for the real principle of this, Atlanta's defense is going to keep Tyler Shuck in check. And then Kirk Cousins is so GD awful that he's not going to go down and score a bunch of points. You're telling me I need two of these teams to score 20 points each? Not happening. Under 39.5.
Well, we've got a same game pick here because I wanted to toss in Falcons.
Oh, you're the worst
plus
person on the planet.
116 money line against the Saints. I mean, we're doing a parlay here. This doesn't need to have any logic. I just think good old Kirk O'Chains is going to show up and show out. Kirk O'Chains. Isn't that his nickname?
Kirk O'Shit. All right, that's his nickname. Kirk O'Liar.
This just feels like a spot where he wants to prove everybody wrong, that he's still got some juice. No? I know that you're a Falcons fan.
This is a grocery store at COVID. No juice. There's nothing on the shelves, man.
We got nothing.
Yeah. There's no juice, pal. Kirk Cousins is
no. He's going to connect with Kyle Pitts. Bijan's going to go off.
He hates Kyle. He hates Kyle Pitts. He will not look his direction unless it's 3rd and 16 and he can complete a pass for 3 yards.
Give me Kirk popping off.
That's actually crazy.
Right, Falcons money line. What's your next one?
You know what? I'll double dip here. Jags money line minus 158.
Oh.
How about that? Why are they minus 158 against the Cardinals? Stupid.
Didn't you just put the Cardinals out of
No, the
pick?
Jags I picked.
Oh.
I picked Jacksonville. I'm all in on Jacksonville.
I misunderstood you. The way you spent the whole time. I did.
You
went on a diatribe completely bashing the Cardinals or bashing the Jaguars.
I hate them.
That my counter. Why didn't you call out my counter analysis to your point?
I don't know. I was sitting here listening. Like, what's he? I guess
you shit on the Jaguars so long and so much that I didn't register that you picked them.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals.
Why are you like this?
You know what? I don't know. I just know that the Jags are better than the Cardinals, and I hate the Jags and I hate what they're about. But they are better than the Cardinals. They're going to win this game. Minus 158. That's a nice line.
All right, we need a nice little cushion pick in there. Patriots money line at minus 275. We already talked about it earlier. This Bengals team's got no life. This, at the very least, this is one of those ones in your parlay that we're just kind of, sprinkle in something that's going to keep it alive as we're sweating out the remaining legs.
All right, I'm going to close this thing down with a nice common sense pick. Minus 115, under 49.5 between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Monday nights have kind of turned into stinkers, everybody. You're not getting a bunch of scoring. You're getting a lot of weird play. This is the Carolina Panthers who are going to get exposed by Robert Saleh. I know they're a great story. I love Bryce Young. I love the trajectory of this team. I like a lot of things about it, but they're not good enough to go into San Francisco and boss up on them or to even put up 20 points against the Niners. Niners still kind of shit. I don't really believe in Purdy. It's kind of been the Kittle show. So I don't think it's going to be a high scoring affair one bit.
$3 bet, because $1 bet wouldn't make us very much money, plus 2,200 odds. $3 makes us $66.85. So we're going to place that bad boy.
That's pretty reasonable.
Why'd you say it?
Is it reasonable?